now I found myself in the bottom mount position. A lot of bad things can happen here, particularly in mixed martial arts and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's not exactly my favorite place either. My idea from this position is think escape, escape, escape. There's nothing offensive that I'm really looking to do to Nate in this particular position. I need to get to a spot where that's even reasonable. So what I need to do first is make sure I can get my elbows to my sides. If his knees are in the way, I've either got to get him in, or I've got to walk my shoulders back and make sure I've got him stuck to me. I do not want him isolating these things and breaking them. Yeah, and starting to come in for arm bars or keeping my hands away from my head where he can hit me. I'm here, nice and snug. I'm going to walk my shoulders back to my elbows are in. I'll turn to one side. This is the classic elbow knee escape. I'm going to turn to one side. My top hand becomes like a belt. My elbow is in Nate's far hip here. My hand is cupping his near hip. This foot is going to step over his near foot. Notice my bottom leg needs to be straight. So I can scoop his foot onto my bottom leg. That's the idea. Now, once I've scooped his foot onto my bottom leg, this forearm of mine is bracing against his knee. I might be protecting my face at the same time. And I'm going to drive my knee up past his knee. At which point, I'm going to swing and hammock my hips. So I press my hips forward, I shoot them back and away, and I get an underhook for my half guard. At which point I can return to closed guard, I can go into whatever I need to go into. At that point, I'm actually in a viable position to work my own sweeps and stuff. From here, I'm certainly not. So, elbows tight to me. Immediately turn into a side for my elbow knee escape. Top hand becomes a belt. I do not bring it across his body, or he's going to take my back. Yeah, which is another one of our curriculum techniques. So, I'm not going to let that happen. Brace, bottom leg straight. I scoop his top foot. Drive this. I turn my hips. Again, the key point there is that hammocking motion. When I scooped his foot, I drive my knee past. I press my hips forward, and then I turn them into him. Now I'm facing him. I've got my leg controlling his leg. I'm in a good half guard spot.